Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. For today's Freaky Friday, we're playing a game called Infection Free Zone. I played Infection Free Zone a long time ago in Next Fest on Steam, which is like a fest for demos that you can play and get a feel for games that are coming, and kind of see where they are. I bought this game the second it came out. This game is so much fun. And what I really like about this game, it's still early access. They're making continuous improvements to it, but what I really like about this game is that it's map-based and you can choose your map from any real location in the world. So I've played a lot of maps. I've played locations where I live, where I used to live. I've played fun locations like the Vatican and Washington, D.C. I've played Disney World. I've played all kinds of really interesting and neat locations. Today I'm not going to show you any pre-made or any map locations. I'm going to show you one of the pre-installed maps. I think the one downside to installing maps, like choosing your starting area, is that when you do, it has to install a map on your hard drive. It can take up a lot of space. So we're going to play today Oakland, and we're going to see how it goes. Oakland is a pretty good starting area. I think it's going to show us a lot of the things that you can expect from this game, and the area in which we will load into the game should be pretty easy to manage. It can get really hard, I'll tell you that. You can choose your difficulty here. You can say, I want a lot of people, I don't want a lot of people, I want a lot of zombies, I don't want a lot of zombies. I'm going to stay pretty medium on this with the defaults. I'm going to keep tutorial events on so you can see what the game is like in early game, how it might look for a new player, and we're going to jump right in. There's some story that you'll have for just a second.
The world as we know it is gone. What we called the mad virus appeared out of nowhere. It made people turn extremely violent, aggressive, and unrestrainable. Soon later, the infected became bloodthirsty, more like vampires than human. There was chaos, panic, and war for survival. Desperate people were just as dangerous as the virus itself. Even our loved ones could become a threat. The infection spread quickly throughout the entire globe. Every region, every country, every city. Drastic measures were taken to get rid of the infected, but they all failed. The last chance for those who seemed immune was to hide in underground shelters, ones that we improvised in garages and basements, loaded with food, water, and air filtration systems. These were the places where we survived, sealed from the outside. For so long, we waited for any signal, any info that a cure had been found, or the situation stabilized. Instead, we listened as the world grew quiet. Our resources were becoming depleted. Life support systems were failing. And just as we were losing all hope, we received a distant call. This was the impulse we needed. There were others out there. We could come back to the surface. No more hiding. From the ruins of the old world, we will build our new home.
And that's the story. The infection hits and everyone moves underground to try to stay alive, but then resources start to get spare.
Operator, this is First Squad Leader. We made our way out. The neighborhood looks deserted. We'll have to scavenge the nearby buildings for any useful resources.
Okay.
Okay. Find something to eat as fast as possible.
So we've had to come back up to the surface. There's our base. There we are. And start setting up shelters. So I've mentioned I've played this game a lot. I'm going to do things a little bit differently than you might expect. For me, the best thing you can do is create a new squad very early on and send them out as
We're on
well.
the move.
I like to have 2 squads scavenging at any given time. So the first thing we've done is we turned on scavenge view so that we can kind of see around us what's happening in these buildings. We have some buildings that are museums, and they have different things than you might find
Building
in
clear.
warehouses. A lot of these are residences.
Waiting orders. On my way.
I should have let them finish scavenging.
Waiting orders.
And you don't really know what you're going to come up with in a residence.
Roger. Receiving. Sir, the crates are in the HQ. We have to think what to scavenge first. It will be best to check some shops or warehouses.
Okay. I'll point you where to go.
So we have more transmission.
Chief, I will speak on behalf of the other citizens. Let us go and adapt the buildings to suitable shelters, so we won't spend a single more night underground.
Yes. That sounds like a good idea.
We're on the move.
We need to build a shelter. That's the quest that we just got. So I'm going to make this building our shelter because it's the closest to our base.
Waiting orders.
Everyone's
Waiting orders.
scavenging. I also want to get started on gathering. This is something, you'll get a quest for this later in the game, but the sooner you can get started on this, the better.
Clear.
Do they still have room? We'll get them started scavenging this one.
Waiting orders.
They're going to run out of space before the building is scavenged, but they'll leave anything that they can't carry and they'll come back for it.
There's nothing left. Building clear.
So now we know that there is 1 crate of ammunition in this building and 3 crates of food in this one. We still have 12 people that aren't
Going
working.
there.
So I'm also, if we
We're on
can,
the
I'm
move.
going to get started scavenging some metal. Old street lamps, that's what this guy is right here. Old car wrecks, those can all be scavenged for metal.
Reporting. Going there. Receiving. Let's do it.
They don't have a lot of space left, so I probably should have sent them back to the warehouse first and then sent them over to this museum, but I've done what I've done.
Operator. Building clear.
This one's a little
Let's do
tiny
it.
building, so there probably won't be much in there to find.
Search done.
Nope.
Reporting.
I'm hoping that we find some guns.
Clear.
We found a gun, that's good.
Clear.
Because soon we're going to need to set up wooden towers.
Chief, if we want to build anything else, we need more resources. Send workers to chop down some trees. Maybe we could build some palisades with that too.
This is, when I was mentioning that we'll get a quest to start scavenging wood, that was what I meant.
Okay. Let's gather some wood.
So now we just need to gather 20 more wood.
Ready for action. On my way.
We'll be calling everyone home soon. It's getting late.
Chief, there are signs of smoke. It's coming out of a building. I think there might be some people there. I recommend we go and investigate.
Let's investigate.
I'm going to do that in the morning.
Sir, the sun is getting low. We don't know what's going to happen during the night.
We don't.
We can continue our scavenging operations in the dark, but that will be way more dangerous than waiting until sunrise.
We'll send everyone home.
Everyone should be back in the HQ.
The workers will return home too. Unarmed civilians should not walk after dark.
I agree.
Acknowledged. Stay safe.
Okay, so we've made it through our first day and we have a lot to do.
Time to call it a day.
Now we just need to get through our first night. The first night's not so bad. and that's intentional. I'm gonna send
Operator.
one of my guard squads over to
We're on the move.
the shelter that we're building, because the zombies will attack the buildings that you create. They don't just attack your HQ, and they will also attack buildings that you are in the process of building, so always important to keep those protected. The bigger the building, the higher its capacity, and that's why I chose this big boy for our shelter. I mean, aside from the fact that it's very close to our HQ. It can hold a lot more people once it's converted to a shelter than this building would be able to, which is itty bitty. And now that it's nighttime, I'm just gonna speed the game up.
Another one incoming! Sir, just saw a group of infected. They might not be aware of our presence yet.
We'll say hide. Doesn't
Stay
really
away
matter.
from them.
They'll approach or they won't. And the outcome's the same either way.
Infected incoming! Another one incoming!
You can only see so far, so like once a zombie horde wanders out of this
Another one incoming!
radius that you can see around me, I won't be able to see them, and that's where these are going.
The door won't hold much longer.
She says that every time, even if the building isn't really in
The
danger.
door won't hold much longer.
She says it often, not every time.
Enough sleep, people. We've got work to do.
Okay, now that we're through the night, I'm slowing the game back down and sending my scavengers back
Reporting.
out.
Going there. Ready for action. Going there.
The zombie hordes take up shelter in buildings near where they are, around 6 a.m. every day. So if I scavenge a building that's just outside of my radius, like one of these buildings, I may find zombies in there.
This night was easy, but there are sure to be some infected around here. We should build some defenses before the next nightfall.
Yeah.
Agree. Let's build a wooden tower.
Okay.
Reporting. On my way. No more to find.
Down here we have agricultural buildings like barns and farms, and I'm sending my squad, one of my squads down there to pick up things like wheat.
Ready for action. Going there.
What can we get? Wheat, tools, and fertilizer from these. Oh, we found a horde of zombies.
Horde inside.
Everyone did just fine. When people get hurt, their portrait becomes, it fills in with red.
Clear.
A
Roger.
machete we found. A polearm we found. I didn't even know there were polearms in this game.
Waiting orders.
Nice.
Let's do it.
The place is adapted.
Great. Oh, and I also still need to send someone over to this source of
No more
smoke and look
fine.
for survivors. So when these guys get back, we will do that. Or maybe when
Receiving.
these guys get back. These guys are currently exploring
Receiving.
agricultural areas.
Receiving.
We still have to build 2 wooden towers, and I'd like to do that before the next nightfall. We have 3 guns, and each wooden tower takes 2 people and 2 guns, so we aren't going to quite get there
Waiting orders. On my way.
on like full protection, but
Waiting
we'll get
orders.
pretty close.
No more to find.
Okay, these guys are going to drop everything off and head back over. That's what this repeating trail means. They'll grab that last polearm, and then I will send them up here to the smoke. We only have 2 people that are not working, and that's pretty good. But we're not yet gathering bricks. We don't need bricks for anything yet, but we
Receiving.
will. Bricks make better fortifications. Bricks and metal make better fortifications than wood, which makes sense.
No more to find.
Okay. I was hoping they'd find tools.
Operator. Let's do it.
This squad group is finding all the good things. Squad group,
This house
that's
is infected! Close!
redundant.
We're not alone here!
Everyone's still fine, that's good. I was clicked on the wrong squad. Everyone's still fine, that's good. No one's wearing armor. That's what this empty box means, and they all have just pistols.
Building complete.
Cool. We have plenty of guns now to staff up our guard squads. Guard towers.
There's nothing left.
Okay, you go home.
Construction We're running out of stock.
Sir, just found a car that looks drivable. Let's try to make it run again.
Okay.
Okay, try it.
One thing I appreciate about this game is that it is fully voice acted, so I don't have to read. I've been doing a lot of reading
Hostiles inbound!
on our Freaky Friday playthroughs.
Chief, we found some survivors. They've been living in terrible conditions for the last few years. We could bring them in, but will we be able to beat them?
Yes.
Bring them in.
On my way.
We do currently have a food shortage. That's what this little yellow banner means. But we'll be alright. We still have a lot to scavenge, and there are good restaurants nearby. Good restaurants like this guy here with the little red food icon will have plenty of food to bring back. Cars are great because the squads move faster when they're in cars. They can hold a lot of things, so we can keep the guard squads out a little bit longer to fill up the storage and bring it all back to the warehouse at once. The downside to cars is that they take fuel, so you have to make sure you have fuel. This building has fuel. So we'll have some if we need it right nearby.
Hostiles inbound!
Time is it? 5 o'clock? We'll send these guys out for one more thing.
Vehicle taken over. I've missed driving so much. This will help speed up our scavenging. And we can run over the infected if they get too close.
You can already see how much faster the car is moving than the squad on foot.
Head back to the shelter.
Well, we're gonna see.
I should bring the squad on foot home, like now. Should already have brought them home. But I'm going to let them explore this building
Receiving.
first.
Clear.
Okay, now you come home. You can go over here.
Roger. Let's do it.
Now that this building is finished, it will hold 38 residents.
Hostiles inbound.
So we're good on shelter for now. We can hold 7 more people. And then we'll need to build another.
Infected incoming. Sir, it's almost nightfall. We can already see some infected coming out of their lairs.
It's 8 o'clock, it is nightfall.
Okay,
They're trying to get inside.
get ready to defend the zone.
The towers have a radius, you can see. That's where it'll start shooting. Each tower will start shooting at hordes.
The door won't hold much longer.
She's very dramatic. It's fine. It's taken 13 damage. That's not right. $15 damage.
Morning, everybody.
Operator,
Alright, we're gonna send everybody back out.
we're on the move. Ready for action.
We've done
We're on the
everything down here. And this is a little peninsula. This is all water that's here. So we won't go that way. We'll go this way instead. The bigger the building, the longer it takes to explore. And this is a giant building.
Roger.
Kind of wish this group had left the car for the other group. We'll have to try to find another car.
Chief, we just found an assault rifle. This will come in handy against large hordes. Let's just not waste too much ammo on nothing.
It's a very pragmatic approach.
Use it with caution.
Operator. Going there. Going there. No more.
Oh, good.
We found some seeds in one of the buildings. It looks like grain. There were some farming tools as well. Maybe we could use this to start cultivating the land again.
That's what I wanted.
Okay, bring that in.
We should have a place where we can cook meals for our citizens. This will make our people much happier, too.
Okay.
Okay,
We're on the
let's
move.
build a cookhouse.
Roger.
Same inflection. So this group is going to be scavenging this building for a really long time. You can see that they're only 4% done. This group is gathering up the rest of the grain from this building, and while they are doing that, I'm going to start building farms.
Roger. Receiving. On my way.
We also need to make a cookhouse, so I'll make this our cookhouse. Staff automatically assigns to building these things, sometimes not
Search done.
all of staff. So like over here, we can have 70 people clearing out these trees, but we only have 18.
Waiting orders. Going there. Roger. There's nothing left.
And now that I've gotten this cookhouse set up, I want to make sure that it's well protected as well. So I'm going to make sure it
Infected inside! We're not alone here. Danger close.
is covered by a watchtower or by a guard squad, or potentially
There's nothing
potentially by
left.
both. Okay, you go up
Going
there.
On my way.
This squad is cleaning up this whole area, and this squad is getting one building. I don't know why I keep wanting to say squad group.
Waiting orders. Building clear.
Okay, the car's full, and
On my way.
the group is half full. The squad is half full, so I'm sending them back. They'll drop everything off. And now that they've done that, we'll
Operator.
send them back up.
Roger. We're on the move.
When you get in really close, this game kind of looks like Project Zomboid.
There's nothing left.
How much do they have? Just 2 cans of food?
Going there. Roger.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
This is the infection-free zone of... Please respond.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
Is somebody there?
This, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
I love the way that they just like muffle anytime they have to say a location, because they can't, because they don't really know where you are. Like they're not going to make the game, program the game to say every single location.
Can you hear me?
This, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
Hello? Please respond. Over.
This, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
So they clearly can't hear us.
Chief, this is the same transmission we received before, but the signal is even weaker. Our walkie-talkies are not powerful enough for long-range communication. We have to build a large antenna. A local library or university would be a good place to search for information on how to make it work.
Okay.
Let's go there.
There.
We need a workspace where we can experiment and re-engineer all the pre-pandemic technology. We could store all the books there, too. Let's build a research center and assign the most technical minds there.
Okay. Let's do this.
The place is adapted.
Alright, so our cookhouse is built, and it's going to start making fresh food out of the grain that we're growing at our fields, in our fields. And that's a real blessing.
Ready for action.
I'm also going to send
Let's do it.
a guard squad. Well, not today, not today.
Let's call it a day.
No, sorry.
We're on the move.
I didn't realize how late it was.
Ready for action. Roger.
I was going to send that guard squad up to the university to look for resources. You gather books, and then the books are collected, they're counted. That doesn't seem right. Here. And once you've got a research panel, you can, or once you've got a research center, you can expand.
The moon seems so close to the Earth tonight, reflecting the sunlight. The sky is perfectly clear. It's almost as bright as the day. There should be no infected on the street tonight.
Aha, good.
That's good. We can use a quiet night.
Reporting.
Weather events are excellent. Because it's a full moon,
We're on the move.
it's very unlikely that we'll be attacked by hordes of zombies at our base. So that means
On
we
my
can
way.
send our guard squads out all night for more scavenging.
Going there.
Our workers will not stay out, though. They have come home.
Danger close. We're not alone here.
Okay, we're still not taking any damage, and that's a good thing. I'm actually gonna send these guys over to these guys. When they get close, it should trigger the event that says, "We found some people. Let them. Should we let them join?" And then we'll have more workers. Sometimes
Sir,
they're
we've
hostile.
encountered a group of people willing to join us.
Send them in.
You don't need to
Receiving.
come home. You go there.
Roger. Ready for action. No more to find.
Okay, I'm also gonna have this squad while they're out
On
just
my
like
way.
gather as much other stuff as they can. And I'm gonna set up a research center.
We're on the move.
I don't need a very big
Search
building
done.
for this, I think. I'm gonna put it here. Who's done? Them? They're not
Waiting
done.
orders.
They're done.
Reporting. Let's do it. We're on the move.
What's over here? Fuel and food. This is a lot of food. Oakland must have a lot of restaurants. I've never been.
Operator, building clear. Waiting orders.
We can speed up a little bit, since the only thing we have going on is scavenging.
Going there.
I'm okay with speeding up the game.
Reporting. Roger.
I saw them finish up, and they are nearly full on just about everything, so we'll send them
Going
back.
there.
They got a lot of food, and that's a good thing.
Operator.
There's a police station up here. I'd love to find some armor.
Get up and earn your keep.
Receiving. Roger.
Normally I'm very systematic about how I have them scavenge. I have them start with all of the closest buildings and gradually move out,
my
but
way.
I'm seeing points of interest, and I want to go to those.
Reporting.
Raiders spotted.
Yeah, they're hostile.
Sir, we've spotted some people. They're probably armed. They could have seen us too, but I can't tell if they're friendly. What should we do?
Let's avoid them.
Stay back or walk around them. Do not engage.
If they're hostile, then we don't really want to engage. We only have one person who's armored in this, and that's in the other squad.
On my way. We're on the move.
All they found in that police station was a whole bunch of ammo.
Going there.
We'll have them grab some food.
Reporting. Search done.
That was them.
On my way.
We'll have them get some fuel too.
Roger.
How's the inventory is getting pretty full on the car, so they'll probably come home after this.
Receiving. There's nothing
No,
left.
they can stay out a bit longer.
Operator. Let's do it. No more to find. Building clear.
They have 2 cans of food and
Let's do
2 crates of, or 2 crates of food and 2 crates of ammunition, and this building still has 5 crates of food and 1 crate of ammunition left to get. So they'll be
Operator.
busy for a minute.
There's nothing left.
Those raiders definitely saw my car.
Horde spotted.
Horde spotted. I don't know about that.
Roger. Roger.
Do I also want to put down more fortifications? I could put down some barbed wire. I think we've got metal. We do. We have 38 metal.
Roger.
Raiders spotted.
Uh-oh.
We need backup. Requesting support.
This guy's taken a little bit of damage.
Requesting support.
This guy's taken a lot of damage.
Take him down.
We got him. And we can collect their weapons and ammo, which is what we've just done. I didn't mean
Let's
to send
do
them
it.
into that building.
Going there. On my way.
I should probably look for first aid soon.
Receiving. Clear. We're on the move.
Have them do a little bit more scavenging while they're out.
Boss, we're running out of space for resources.
There it is.
We have to build a warehouse.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, we'll build one.
$341 storage capacity or 415 storage. This building is
adapted.
smaller than this building, but the capacity is bigger.
On my way.
This can hold more stuff, even though it looks to be smaller than this one. 10 cost, 8 cost. I think 8 cost is fine. 341 is a lot of storage.
Ready for action. Search done. Going there.
Oh, now that our research center is done,
On
we
my
should
way.
research the antenna. It cost 1 point of research, which we have here. You can see we have 4 now. We had 5 before.
We're on the move.
They just found a bunch of guns, so I might put in another guard tower.
Reporting. We're on the move. We're on the move.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
They don't need to go all the way back up there just for 1 crate of armor, or the ammunition.
Receiving. Waiting orders. Ready for action.
I kind of want to put this guard
Operator.
squad here,
Let's do it. Receiving.
because if any zombies come in,
Let's do it.
that's maybe our least protected building right now. The other one being here.
No room for resources.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Back up!
Oh no.
Losing men!
My squad!
Operator.
I do want to send these guys out to
No
recover
free space in warehouse.
everything we lost.
We're on the move.
And I don't have the staff to set up another squad, but I could pull some people off of resource gathering for that.
There's no space to store.
The work ain't gonna wait for us. Let's get to it.
Yeah, one of our guys just got wounded badly. We could really use some protective gear. Kevlar, steel, reinforced plastic, whatever keeps us alive.
Let's find some.
You're right. We'll try to find some.
I could have said make.
Receiving.
No free space in warehouse.
Yeah, I get it.
Roger.
Now we're ready to build an antenna. Once it's operational, we'll be ready to receive distant transmissions again, and broadcast some invitations ourselves.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so a couple things that I need to do. First, we're working on our warehouse. Second, I need to build an antenna. Third, I kind of want to establish how many people are building this. Not many. There are too many people gathering wood.
No room for resources.
No one's gathering metal right now. That was everybody. think we'll be okay if I hold off on scavenging for today.
There's nowhere to store resources.
Just kidding. We're fine now.
Receiving. On my way. Going there.
Okay, I want the maximum amount of people on my building tasks, and then when that's done, I also want to make a new guard squad.
Ready for action. On my way.
I want them to gather up just a little bit
On
more
my
food,
way.
just to be safe.
Building work done.
Which? Ah, my new tower. Okay.
Receiving.
I'm gonna use the people I just pulled off wood cutting to create a new squad.
Operator. On my way. Receiving.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Building clear. Going there.
Okay, I'm gonna have them
On
just
my
clean
way.
up
On my way. Roger.
and bring some stuff back with them.
We're on the move.
And then we're in for the night. They just drove right through a tree.
Another one incoming.
I would like to have a third guard squad now that I'm at this size to kind of like triangulate them.
Another one incoming.
The door won't hold much longer.
It's silly that they just drove from there to there.
Ready for action. Receiving.
Someone lost armor though. We had one of our squad members had some armor and now none of them do. So I don't know where that armor went.
Wake up and do your job.
Boss, you know that tall building at... If we get there, we could see much further into the local area. There's probably a lot of resources there as well.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Check it
Okay.
out now.
Sweet.
We're going to need some metal, too. Car wreckages can be a good source. Or we can deconstruct some buildings. Send workers to do that.
Let's go there.
I am all the way up here, and the game wants me to come all the way down here to explore this tall building.
Chief, the antenna is now operational. Let's broadcast an invitation as a test.
Okay.
Or just call the squads back to HQ.
Okay, let's start broadcasting.
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
Waiting orders.
It is full. I've been rushing through this day. Oops. Maybe tomorrow I'll send the guard squads out for the tall building. I didn't mean to do
Stop
that.
working. Start winding down for some rest.
I'm gonna set up another metal gathering post. There we go. And I'll have to set up wood again soon. This one's almost done. We have two pistols and three pole arms. So we could put in another, whatchamacallit, another guard tower. And there's another pistol up here waiting for us to collect it. No hordes? Not one single horde.
Off your face and get to work.
I'm cool with that.
Reporting. Roger. Reporting.
Okay, let's have them... Where's that tall building? It's way down here, right? That quest is gone. That's crazy. Game is still early access. I don't know if the
Operator.
quest should be gone, but it is
Let's
gone.
do it. Waiting orders. Going there. Going there.
I'm thinking about where we might find protective gear, and it's mostly going to be, I think, like police stations and things like that.
Sir, the winter is coming. The days will be shorter. The farms won't produce any more food. We should brace ourselves. This might be the hardest days of the year.
No more to find.
Let's prepare for winter.
Let's do it.
Is this building? They're done. Okay.
Reporting.
I kind of want to
Going
send
there.
them over. There was like a sporting goods store right here.
On my way.
It says protectors. That looks like a hostile group.
Sir, we've encountered a group of people willing to join
Oh,
us.
okay, that's good.
Send them in.
Receiving. We're on the move. Reporting.
Oh, fuel. Okay. It's a different color than fuel normally is. It's a pretty color, too.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
It's 6 p.m. It's not even 6 p.m. It's 5 p.m. Okay, so they've got now protectors.
Clear.
It offers minimal protection against the infected, but it's better than nothing, in my humble
There's
opinion.
nothing left. Let's do it. Waiting orders. Roger. Another one incoming! Sir, we found some trails. Looks like a few cars passed through here recently. But what's more curious, one of the vehicles must have had tracks instead of tires. Maybe it was some kind of bulldozer, or a tank, maybe.
Roger that. Be careful.
There's a mission in this game. Ooh, it makes me angry. Where, like, a tank just rolls up on you and demands all your resources. Enraging. And I wonder if that's now like the trailhead for that quest.
Port, spotted!
The door won't hold much longer.
Okay, I'm glad everyone made it home.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Why are we not shooting? How's the health of all our buildings? Looks fine. This watchtower has taken some damage, so we may want to repair that before long. Oh, we should be doing some research. What would it help to know? Food, farming?
Port, spotted!
They're trying to get inside. Everybody get ready. Chief, you won't guess what happened. The very first child has been born in our zone. As much as it fills people with hope and joy, it is also a huge responsibility. We need a place where our kids will grow and learn.
Okay.
We'll build a kindergarten. Let's raise kids the best we can.
Receiving. On my way. Operator.
Let's do it.
How are we doing on wood? 204 wood, 35 metal, 4 tools, no bricks. 7 people unemployed.
There's nothing left.
So I didn't explain that at all, but there's like a pile of rubble sitting here and you can collect bricks from that.
Raiders spotted.
Where?
We're on the move. Going there.
Are they done? Okay, they were just picking up a food from a building that's already been explored.
Reporting.
There's nothing left.
Who's done? They're done.
Operator.
Let's do it.
On my way.
Why are these raiders on the water? That's probably
Building
bad.
clear. Receiving.
They
Going
thought
there.
boats would be a good idea for the zombie apocalypse.
Search done.
How's the car looking? Tons of space. Let's keep them going.
Waiting orders. Roger. Receiving.
Let's do it.
Reporting.
There's nothing left.
Building clear. Going there. Ready for action. Receiving. Building clear. Operator.
I was
Roger.
hoping for more food in that.
On my way.
Don't get me wrong, everyone's finding
for
enough
action.
food. But I want more food.
Receiving.
No more to find.
On my way.
Okay, it's almost time for them to come home. These guys are home, so it's time to send them back out. It's only 3 o'clock. They can do a little more. I would like to find a second car now that we're getting far enough from base.
Raiders spotted.
Where?
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
We're on the move.
I have enough
Area cleared.
tools that I could theoretically put in a couple more farms, but I don't really have the staff to support that.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Receiving.
No more to find.
Okay, let's have them do this little bitty one, and then they can come home. Oop, just kidding.
Approaching. Let's do it.
At least they got that cleared. No one got hurt.
Reporting. Horde spotted. We're on the move. Horde
They didn't
spotted.
need to drive there. That was silly.
Infected incoming. Another one incoming.
The door won't hold much longer.
Okay, cool. That went fine.
Morning, everybody. Time to earn your living.
Time to send everyone back out.
Operator, going there.
I think you get the gist of this game. There's more I could be doing. I really should be putting in some more fortifications. I can put in some barbed wire maybe. Helps if I click the right button. I like to put in just patches of barbed wire, like around the places where zombies might go and stand, because it does cause them damage. As you research more things, you'll also open up more buildings. So like we could build an armory that will produce guns for us, or armor. A med bay is going to be pretty important. Oh, I can still...
To all survivors, this
That.
is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
Waiting orders.
There's no.
Oh, this one's not acted? Hey, is anyone there? We're looking for help. We're tired of this endless wandering. We don't have much, but we can do a lot. How many?
How many of you are there?
Several people. 7 to be precise.
How have you managed to survive so far?
We really don't know. Maybe a little smarts, maybe a little luck.
Please, come to us. We'll take you in.
Thanks. It means a lot to us. You can be sure that we will not be a burden.
Where are you?
They're all the way up in the very tippy top corner of the map.
You have to come on your own. And be careful. We're waiting for you.
Okie doke, artichoke.
Building work done.
How's everyone doing? Oh, one thing that we didn't really get to see in this session that you often will see in this game are really big horde nights where suddenly you're being swarmed by, 30 different hordes.
Chief, we found some medical supplies. They'll definitely come in handy. Now we'll be able to give first aid to the wounded. But if we want to heal people more efficiently, we'll need to build a med bay.
A med bay sounds like a good idea. We'll think of that.
I like the voices in this game,
Going there.
by the way.
Ready for action. On my way.
Okay, so how are we doing in the car? The car has a lot of food. It has a little more space though, and I want them filled up.
Reporting.
Oh, and it is just about time to end. Some of our barbed water, our barbed water, our barbed wire is moving in, and that's a good thing. Barbed wire does break down really quickly. It needs a lot of repair, but it hurts the zombies when they walk over it. They found a gun. That's nice. We've got a bunch of guns. I should be setting up more towers.
Construction ready.
I think we kind of have a gap over here.
There's nothing left.
I'm just going to finish this day out and then we'll call it good.
Done.
Oh, I also need to start more research now that we've gotten farming done. I tend to make my way through the stuff that's going to help them survive longer, so like all the food stuff is more important. I can't afford anything else in this tree right now, though.
On my way.
Your current food supply will last for 5 days. That's not very many days at all, in fact.
Receiving. Going there. On my way.
I have enough people and enough space now that I might want to create that third guard squad also. And enough weapons.
Wrap it up, folks.
Search done.
Time to call it a day.
Let's do it. Receiving.
You stay. You're not
way.
going anywhere. We'll see what tonight looks like, and then we'll call it done. One weather event that we didn't see that I want to call attention to is that if it rains during the day, it will be super cloudy and overcast, and the zombies will not be afraid of the sun, so they might come out and attack your base during the daytime.
There are some infected around here.
There are. They're like right here, and they're not coming any closer. We had some easy nights.
Hostiles inbound.
Okay. And that is, I think, the gist of Infection-Free Zone. Like I said, there are other missions that you can do. There's a whole lot of research that you can do. There are a bunch of buildings that you can put down.
Raiders spotted.
So, the game's a pretty robust game. It is still early access. It's not without its kinks. You saw that quest I had to go explore the tall building disappear. And we didn't do that. But it is a really fun game. Like I said, you can do all kinds of fun maps. You can do where you live. It's actually really hard to build an HQ where I live. I tried it. It didn't go well. It's a very congested residential area. But it's fun. It's fun to be able to test out places that you know and say, like, this was my childhood home. But yeah, I like this game quite a lot. I've been playing it a while. I have appreciated the frequent updates in Discord, and I look forward to playing more of it. Let me know how you liked it. Let me know if this is the kind of game you would get into.
Construction complete.
If you'd like to see more of it. In the meantime, I hope you have an amazing day and an awesome weekend, and I will talk to you very